Hi, I wanted to get one thing straight about the man in blue turned blue. There are some things that need to be mentioned, how that happened, if it really did happen. When making colloidal silver, you want to avoid making larger particles. And how do you do that? Well, you don't heat the water up in a microwave, and you don't rough up the rods, with a Brillo pad. You don't rough them up because that will make faster colloidal silver, and heating the water up makes it fast too. But when you try to rush the process and make it fast, you end up with larger particles versus the smaller ones where the benefits are. The smaller ones are able to flow with the blood through your system and get into areas where the larger ones cannot. Worst of all, the larger ones, the larger particles, they get stuck in the pores of your inner skin. Somewhat similar to a clogged sink. When it gets clogged up and then it gets worse and worse and worse. With the same scenario with these larger particles. They get up into your pores and boom, other ones start crashing into it, and then it starts clogging up and building, like like a sink clogged up. It just keeps building, and that's how your skin starts to slowly turn bluish gray, and that's Algeria. So it's called Algeria. Um, Now, I haven't seen any cases of Algeria other than this one man on CNN here that I'm responding to. He's blue. I just wonder when the pharmaceutical, how much they paid him to spray himself to do something like that. Absurd. Yeah, how come we only see this guy? He's a national icon. For the man turning blue. How come no one else? Anyway, there's a whole story on that subject. But I make my own colloidal silver, and I put it in a little spray bottle here, and I spray it on all kinds of things. I spray it on my skin all the time. I just, I constantly put it on me everywhere. Ingrown toenail, cat scratch, ant bites, bump, bee stings, you name it. I use this stuff all the time. And what I do is, no, you can't put it in a glass bottle because, not a glass, you can't put it in anything plastic because, the particles start losing their strength to, in their suspension. So what I did was I go to the dollar store and I get a hydrogen peroxide bottle. Okay, you can store colloidal silver in this. And I store mine in here. I pour out the hydrogen peroxide and my colloidal silver. I pour it in here. It's actually not bad tasting. My animals love it. And these are small particles here. And the spray bottle I've been spraying on me for last year now. I'm not blue, am I? Well, ask that man where he got paid, because I could send a letter to CNN, Let's not get into it. Anyway, I hope you learned how the man turned blue. You can visit my website, www.usaidscure.com. There is a cure for AIDS, and I urge you to go look at that website. Until next time, stay white, stay away from the blue. I'll see you.